Hi, I'm Ming from Tokyo. In this video, I'd like to share with you the top 5 updates on the dark side of Japan. What comes to your mind when you think about Japan? Some see it as having safe and clean cities, while others connect it with the popularity of anime like Mario and Pokemon. But actually, just like any other country, Japan has its share of social problems, the dark side, if you will. Whether you're planning a trip to Japan or not, it's worth knowing about this side of things. Okay then, let's go. Number 1. Toyoko kids, runaway children. Have you ever been to Shinjuku Kabukicho? What kind of image do you have of Kabukicho? Kabukicho is one of the most famous shopping and entertainment districts in Japan, also known as the most exciting town in the East or the town that never sleeps. Many people have the impression that Kabukicho is a place where the entire town glows with neon lights, is lively and bustling, and where one can enjoy the nightlife. While Kabukicho has such vibrant surface, it also has a dark side that most tourists are unaware of. Toyoko kids is a general term for underage children who hanging out in Kabukicho. Tou is the name of a building in Kabukicho, Yoko is the meaning of next, and kids means kids. Many of them come from all over the country to seek friends in similar situations because they have no place at home or school. Some even resort to overdosing and over-the-counter drugs to ease or distract themselves from their painful feelings. Besides, some adults targeting Toyoko kids might offer them prostitution or illegal drugs. In 2021, a very sad incident occurred in Kabukicho in which a 14-year-old girl and 80-year-old boy couple jumped off a hotel after overdosing. So, there is a dark side to Kabukicho that you would not notice as a normal tourist. As long as you visit Kabukicho as a tourist, you will rarely be directly harmed or disadvantaged, so there's no need to worry more than necessary. But as Kabukicho is a place where people with various circumstances gather, you should refrain from carelessly pointing your camera at them. This is important in terms of respecting them and avoiding unnecessary trouble. Number 2. Scams at Maid Cafe. Akihabara is renowned as one of the most famous places in Tokyo for its maid cafes. Recently, it's not just about maid cafes. Cute nurses and staff dressed like kittens are serving customers. A wide range of concept cafes are becoming popular in Akihabara. Usually, concept cafes like maid cafes tend to hit you a bit harder in the wallet than the food's worth. But the cool experience you get only in Akihabara? Yup, totally worth it. The other day, I went this really popular maid cafe called Maid in Akihabara for a photo shoot. And you know what? Even someone like me, a woman, can totally enjoy this cafe. Because of COVID-19, some places are struggling with fewer customers and less profit. Some of those concept cafes have started being sneaky, charging way too much. Lately, with tourists making a comeback to Tokyo, they're like easy targets, especially if you're just following some good vibes from the staff. Watch out though, cause you might end up with a crazy bill. According to a piece in the Yomiuri newspaper, there's been an increase in new stores popping up in Akihabara from other parts of the city. They label themselves as blah 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 cafes so they don't look suspicious at all. But illegal shops employing minors and other illicit establishments along with persistent touts and rip-offs. In 2021, the police conducted a roundup with some shops selling juices with a list price of several hundred yen for 20,000 yen for a bottle. In response to this situation, the Akihabara Concept Shop Association was established in January 2022. The association aims to certify good shops and combat malicious scams and rip-offs. The association's rules include not calling out to passerby in a way that makes them feel uneasy and not serving unordered food and drink without customers' permission. Especially if you're visiting a maid cafe or a concept cafe for the first time, it is recommended to use a shop that has received this certification. Of course, there are maid cafes not affiliated with this association, like At Home Cafe, which is very popular in Akihabara, so this certification is not everything. In any case, if you're planning to visit a maid cafe in Akihabara, it's wise to gather information before you go. Number 3. 100 AI monitoring camera in Shibuya. How would you feel if cameras were watching your every move and AI was analyzing your behavior? In August 2023, they went and installed 100 AI cameras in the Center Street area right by Shibuya Crossing. It's called the Shibuya 100 Camera Project. Apparently, it's all about gathering data on people from crime prevention and marketing. They're talking about real-time AI analysis of people flow, saying it could help optimize where they put security guards during Halloween and fix staffing problems. Sounds kinda cool, right? But hold up, here's the catch. Privacy concerns are popping up. Personal with these AI cameras, they can scoop up all sorts of personal information, your gender, age, what you're wearing, your stuff, your moves, and even where you're headed. And get this, they can store all that behavior data year-round without asking for your permission. In other words, your personal behavior and specific details can be identified without your permission for their own business. And in accordance with the law, they insist that they do not store video data containing personal information. Now, this AI camera project with 100 eyes could be a game changer for keeping crime in check and making staff operations smoother, especially in Shibuya where things get wild. But you know, the worry about personal data and privacy is a real deal. How do you feel about it? Please let me know in the comment below. Number 4. Labor shortage and robot. You might have seen on YouTube or other social media that Japan has a bunch of restaurants with robots doing the serving. Like the robot restaurant in Shinjuku that has closed, the robot cafe in Nihonbashi, and the famous spot Mr. Beast visited in Shibuya Street. Those places are a hit with tourists, but the deal is robots and tablets are becoming common in regular restaurants too. It's not just for the show, it's a solution to the shortage of workers. Lately, you will find this tech trend picking up, especially in well-known family restaurants across Japan. The demand for food services is rising, what with more women joining the workforce and an increase in tourists. But here's the thing, the working age population is dropping because of the low birth rate and aging folks, leading to a serious shortage of labor. So now, big chain restaurants like Gusto and Korakuen are turning the robots to serve up meals. These robots are so unique that even Japanese people share them on social media. It's like this cool experience where the prices are still reasonable and the food tastes just as good. Next time you're in Japan, try not only the robot places you saw in this video, but also explore different robot restaurants. It's a pretty interesting experience. Please join the Facebook group and share it with us. Number 5. Shikei, private punishment. In terms of prank YouTubers, it's becoming a global issue and Japan is definitely not exempt. Lately in Japan, there was an arrest of a prank YouTuber that made headlines and grabbed public attention. On the flip side, YouTubers who fall into the categories of social justice-oriented or private arrest types are gaining popularity. They might be similar to the original prank YouTubers, but their focus is totally different. They target people who commit criminal acts or fail to follow rules and morals, questioning them about their behavior while pointing a camera at them or attempting to hand them over to the police. Specifically, they often question criminal behavior such as molestation and voyeurism on trains, and even prostitution, as well as moral offenses such as littering and smoking while walking. Although some people back what they're doing, these apparently praiseworthy actions come with risks. Just recently, one of the famous social justice-oriented YouTubers was arrested for publicity exposing a woman's face. He went up to the woman who was illegally reselling tickets, tried to grab her arm, and started pulling her away as she was getting into a taxi. His channel has been banned, but he posted the footage on YouTube without any blurring. Actually, when the cops questioned her again later in the day, it turned out she had nothing to do with any ticket business. He got arrested on suspension of defamation because he called an innocent woman a criminal and put it out on video. In the end, everyone recognized the woman and she got hit with some really harsh criticism and serious online bashing. Do you still agree with them? Just so you know, even tourists can run into these kinds of problems. Apart from avoiding anything against the law, it's smart to know Japanese customs and manners before you go. I've already covered the travel issues that could happen in Japan in my previous video, so if you're coming to Japan, don't miss it. What problems have you recently experienced in your country or destination? Please let me know in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. Please support my channel by booking sims and hotels using the link below before you come to Japan. This will help create even better content on YouTube. Thank you for your support. See you at the next video.